Let's boot this motherfucker. Oh, holy shit. Rally X. Let's go. Oh. Bollocks. Oh no, he's on me too. Ah! Ah, God, Jesus, this is hard to control. Fuel! No, why would you voluntarily crash into that? No, oh, this is so... If you beat this, or get the top score in it, you get the actual car from this to drive in. Ah, oh, I'm shit. I'm so bad at that. Hell yeah. What a banger. What a banger. God, I love this universe. The Ridge Racer world is quite wonderful. Oh God, what is this? Rewind. Save states. Oh, it's because it's a classics game. I get right. I understand. It had this stuff with the PS1 games as well, which meant if you were, it's really cheap. If you're playing Karushi and you fuck up in Karushi, you can rewind the game. Like nothing happened, and then go on to clear the stage, which that's cheap. It's look in the chat. It's a Ballin. Hi Ballin. Long time no see. Have an intro movie again. I apologise, this might look a little bit jank because it's a PSP game and it's playing on a PS5, so we'll see what happens. I just remember it being ridiculously addictively fun and has now become part of my library again. I had to stop playing this on my PSP because of the stick drifting issue that just prevented me from using the PSP for anything. New game.
Starting Ridge Racer.
Oh, it's Ridge Racer. It's Ridge Racer. Please create your driver profile. Okay. Rally X. Chat, what should our name be? We've got a 7-character limit. What would you like for a driver name? Because the best thing I can come up with is like Wazuk. I want to play some more of the... You want me to swap it round so it says X Rally? That's kind of boring. Shall I... Right, let's just get the internet really, really angry. Oh, no. We can't do that. There's not enough characters. I'm stupid. Driver. Nice. Okay. Yeah, Ballin', you win. Cargo vroom. Thank you for the suggestion. Gary. Yo, untalented kids here. Awesome. Gary.
Proceed with above choices.
There we go. Would you like to proceed? We'll proceed. New save data. Let's do it. God, this is a weird port. You can see seams in the images, like the background image. It's the same name for the characters in games. Like Driver was a good one. I like that. So we're sticking with that. Autosave. Yeah, let's do autosave. There we go. How is that? The game's a little bit too quiet for my liking on the readout, but there is going to be music and such.
Options.
We're turning the voice off immediately because that's Yep, bye. She's gone. We can change the name. If anybody feels like we need to do a deed poll, we can change the driver's name. Untalented kid saying Gary there in the chat is just yeah, that's a blatant Fallout 3 reference, isn't it? Gary. Minigame, there we go. Look, we can play. We're not here to play Ridge Racer. We're here to play Rally X. Let's fucking go. It's the whole stream. Devil car. Danger! Don't drive into the rocks. I forgot about the smoke screens. There are smoke screens. And I can't start the game with start because start makes that come up. Like, what the fuck? There we go. Excuse my language. The frustration is immediately setting in. I need to get us. No! Oh, the pressure's on. Get away, quick! Oh, he's so fast, is this devil car. I know he's on the map, but I don't want to look at the map. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, we got the special flag. One more left. Oh, God. There it is. Oh. If you get enough points, that was a really bad score. If you get enough points, you do get a car back. Oh, sugar, that was close. If you get the fuel really early on, I think that's more points, though I can't remember for sure. And then I drove straight into a rock and died. But we got a high score, that's good. Go for the world record now. What is the world record? We can come back to Rally X if we need a break. Let's actually Ridge Racer. Setting. It's whether it plays at the start of the game or not. Okay. Also, because this is a PSP game, it seems like the D-pad, like just the general direction buttons are really, really oversensitive. But that could just be me. Controls, yeah. Change view nitrous. That seems like a bad plan. Can we have the nitrous on the shoulder buttons? Wait, it's not Ridge Racer 7. Cancel. Are there only two types? Oh no, E. Jesus. Accelerate brake. Nitrous on R1. Yep, no, yep, just, yep. I'm faffing far too much, I apologise. Let's... Wait, what? Circle is also... Let's take 1 second to appreciate the main menu music blending as well before we jump into the game. Because, and I know it's quiet, I'm sorry, should I turn up the actual game audio? You sure? I kind of raised it now, it's just 100% flat game audio. But each of these menu options all have their own kind of like theme in the music. You have to go into them. It doesn't blend. Hold on, wait, look. There we go, there's the stopwatch in the time attack. They have different musical layers to them. Anyway, let's jump into the world tour. This is what we're here to do.
Ridge Racer World Tour allows you to experience the entire scope of the Ridge universe, from the very first installment released in 1993 to the present. Come in and find out what Ridge Racer is all about. A tour is comprised of a series of races referred to as rounds. To move on to the next round, you must finish in a certain place. When you clear all the rounds, the tour is complete. By completing the tours, you will receive rewards such as new cars and horses, thereby
I
opening
believe
up
so.
the world of Ridge Racing. It's
I don't
possible
know
to create a custom tour as
if the
well.
duel feature there was an option for dueling. I think that was between PSPs on like ad hoc.
Welcome to the world of Ridge Racer. The world is yours.
Like local Wi-Fi battles. That driver name's gonna get me every single time, thanks Paulin. Welcome to the World Tour's driver. Preparing progress report. You have driven a total of 0 kilometers. Yeah, we're such a good driver. This completes your progress report. Good luck. See, look, one of the greatest things about the PSP is games catering to the player's allotted time frames. On this, you can set a custom tour, so that if you're waiting for a bus in like 10 minutes, you can set your playtime up to 10 minutes until the bus arrives, and it will squeeze in as many races. It could be 2, it could be 3, depending on the track length. So that you can play like your own little custom set of races before your bus arrives and you go on your journey. It's great. Kind of like doing missions in Crisis Core, I guess. You know, you can fill a tiny bit of space by doing like a tiny mission or a tiny set of races. And to the tour selection. The basic tour for basic bitches. And we have 2 that we can do straight away. You can really see the seams on all of these parts that make up these menus. It's crazy. I don't know if it translates onto the stream much, but they're just like thick lines down the edges of things and whatnot. And then Jamie shut up and she drove a car. Let's go. Initiation. Ooh, alright, the cars, they look fine. The actual car models look really good. Have I got to separate ways yet? No, I'm going to be playing that after this. As the light levels lower, the sun sets, I just want to dick about for a bit because it's been like a couple of weeks since we did the Resident Evil streams. And there's been a lot going on. You know, work has been absolutely mental. Just this week, passed, there was a funeral, and it was my niece's birthday as well last week, and yeah, work has just been heck. I don't really want to talk about work. Let's just use this week to unwind, reset. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. It is in there, but it probably hangs off the end because the title's a little long. Let's actually ridge some races. Let's go. Oh no, wait, we haven't picked a car. What should we be? The Kamata? Should we just go standard Ridge Racer? I kind of liked that in the PSP version. And we can change the colour. Oh my god! I feel like I'm about to play Burnout. Oh, don't worry. It was a great celebration. It wasn't a time for sadness. I mean, obviously the passing of somebody is sadness and grieving has occurred, but the funeral was really, really good. There was some very well some really nice words said by people who knew the person, and there were 2 Fatboy Slim songs in the service. It was really good. It was a good one, a great send-off. Let's go standard, and we'll be yellow so that we can be a Pac-Man car. That'll do. I'm gonna play automatic. We're going in on Disco Ball. Disco Ball was the main theme of the first Ridge Racer title on the PSP. It was like the big song that they used in the trailer, and the first one that it kind of like sent you in racing with. It's been a while. This looks really good. I was expecting it to be awful. So we're gonna have some good vibes and some good drives. Everybody chill out. Feel free to do whatever takes your fancy in the chat. You can talk about Ridge Racer, you can talk about Rebirth, you can talk about Starfield. There's lots of stuff to happen. I'm going to try and keep this car in a relatively straight line until I have to send it sideways. And we're all going to have a nice chill evening. Oh! Contact. I was worried this was going to be an awful port. It's pretty damn smooth and feels nice to play, so this is a winner. And it cost a whole £1 British less than Separate Ways. Oh, early drift, don't want that. Messed up the tunnel. But we're not really going... Wow, there was some lod pop in then. That car was a brick, and then it became a car. Techno, techno, techno. I'm not going to play too much with the music. I'm going to let the campaign select the music as the races come, so that it gives a... Oh, contact, contact, contact. It'll give a nice flowing vibe, there will be stories told on the tracks with the music that it picks. And with any luck it doesn't become too repetitive in any moments. Oh, right, it's time to use a nitrous. Sorry, farewell sir. Ridge Racer, famous for its nitrous. Not. It was a feature that they brought into the PSP game and Ridge Racer 7. I'm not sure if it was a part of Ridge Racer 6 though, because that seemed to be an Xbox exclusive game for some reason. I have never in my life played Ridge Racer 6, but I have played every other Ridge Racer, including Rage Racer and Rave Racer. This is a massive club banger of a track. If you go on Spotify, there's a remix album of Ridge Racer tracks by a guy called Robbed Car. And heck, some of those tracks are massive slappers. They're like this one as well, for example. Every time I play a racing game, it makes you want to try them. I'd highly recommend Ridge Racer. It's good fun. It's one of those games that is just fun and engaging because it came from an arcade onto consoles in the 90s. And it's just, you know, drive fast, steer into corner, initiate drift with a lift off and press on of the gas, and then just balance the steering. It's almost like you're on a Scalextrics track when you do the drifting in this game. It's weird, but it's so much fun, and the music is banging. As I've said many times before, any video game music that Namco assembles, Tekken, Ace Combat, Ridge Racer, Katamari, you know, they just do music. They get it, and they all fit, and they all, I don't know, they all have like really, really good vibes. I guess unless you're playing Tekken, where you've got some really heavy kind of like fighting music and some dance tracks and all sorts, but yeah. I am a Namco child. I never played Pac-Man in an arcade because I'm a generation after that. But on PlayStation, I pretty much had like a full library of Namco games. Oh my god, I forgot Time Crisis. How the heck could I forget Time Crisis? That has like... There's only a couple of tracks in that game, but it's... Oh my god, it's solid. It's solid. And that's me ranting about PlayStation 1 Namco soundtracks. Yay, mission accomplished. Let's do the next race. Still get flashes of being jump scared by Daytona in the arcades. Time Crisis 1 and 2, they are. Time Crisis 2 is a perfect example of taking something that worked really, really well as a solo player game, like a single player game, and then adding another angle to it with, you know, another player, like Resident Evil 5, doing a, hey, it's essentially Resident Evil 4, but you get to play it with a friend. Yeah, Time Crisis 2 was wicked. This track is from Ridge Racer Type 4 and is one of my favourite tracks in the entire game. We're going to drive across that dam in a minute, I think, if we're incredibly lucky. If memory serves. Oh, it's a hard right-hander. Here we go. Oh, sorry. Crashed right into the back of that guy. Even though it's a different game and this is running on a different engine, they've managed to keep like the tone of the track, the ambient environment, environmental colours, and you know, just the general vibe of it. You've got all sorts in this. There are tracks from Rage Racer as well, and yeah. That was the big crossover point with this game, is like there are tracks that you can recognise from things like Ridge Racer 7, which on PS3 was, and still is, kind of like the last good Ridge Racer game. Before I keep crashing into these guys. It doesn't matter. There was Ridge Racer Unbounded, but we don't talk about that game. Not, I think not. If you go into the corner and you manage to time your drift when the NOS ends, you do generate more NOS at a faster rate. But how you get NOS back from drifting is still a scientific mystery. I need to do one of those tier list things. We should sit down and do a tier list of, like, Namco music. Go through all of the Tekkens and all of the Ridge Racers. To find out which tracks are the ultimate video gaming bangers of all time. I love the way that the HUD all blurs as well, to give a sense of speed when you do the NOS. Has a large impact on a tiny screen on a PSP. You just hit that button and all of a sudden everything kind of like doubles outwards, like you're going hella fast. I can steer with the analog stick, but I will use the D-pad. That's my preferred method. And there's a lap left, so we need to keep going and not crash into that wall. It's 3 laps, not 2, dummy. But it seems like I'm already pulling a Max Verstappen. I'm like well ahead. All the little signs around the track as well, they're so wholesome. Like that one I passed at the bottom of the hill, yelling, "Go, go, go!" It doesn't seem overly fast at the moment. It doesn't feel... it's Ridge Racer, but it doesn't feel like Ridge Racer. And I'm kind of dreading the part where it starts to get really, really fast. Because if we found, like when I was playing Ridge Racer 7 on the PS3, which we haven't finished that campaign yet, guilty, we should go back to that. That starts to get to a point where you're just like, what? You've already hit the wall. Like you're into the wall on the corner before you even see it coming. And then it also asks you to kind of like keep an eye on your mirror and block faster cars, and it's insane. Right and left and right and left and spin! You get a nice replay after each race as well, which, you know, by PSP standards, look at that look at that lorry and those people. They're a bit pixely. Sorry, horrendous can noises. I recently recreated, to a degree, faithfully, one of the cars from the original Ridge Racer games in GT7. Just because it's fun to make liveries, and I thought, oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's simple. See if I can get to that without breaking the game. Nope, we don't care about that. That's a video clip. That's a screenshot, that's a screenshot, that's a screenshot, that's a screenshot, that's a track, that's a photo, that's a photo. There it is. It's not like super amazing, but it'll do. Next round, let's go. Thank you. Grip. Awesome. So this is Sunset Drive. I think this is a track from Ridge Racer Revolution, which was the second PlayStation game. And we're listening to Grip, which is another absolute banger and kind of like the anthem for this, for Ridge Racer Revolution. I'm sorry if the sound doesn't travel as much as I want it to. Or carry, rather. So, been gifted with some seagulls as well. So you may hear them. There's a little jump there before that corner, just to, like, if you turn into it, you can fling your car into a drift instead of actually having to, like, use the accelerator. Whoa, that corner. Don't like that corner. We're gonna drift NOS out of the tunnel. Hopefully, hitting this corner. No, didn't make enough distance. Kick, 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 kick. You will probably see me at one of my most happiest moods when I'm playing Ridge Racer. It just has such a wholesome vibe to it. Yeah, this track is, as you say, legendary. And if I had a tier list going, Grip would be right up there in S. I was in my early teens, early to mid-teens, I guess. And Christ. Let me just think that through. Where would I... Younger than that. I'd say early teens. Like, just turning into a teenager playing this. And I'm not doing the math there, I'm simply just layman's. I used to listen to all of these straight off of the discs. Just whack them in the CD player. Always making sure to skip that first data track, because it made a horrendous scritch noise, similar to like 56k modem dial-up, and you didn't want that in your ears. It was the disc's way of saying, you can't listen to a data track. Not so much NOS, should we use some of this NOS? To initiate Super Drift. Unlike Ridge Racer 7, you can't use all of your NOSs, like your NOS tanks, at the same time. You can have them linked up in Ridge Racer 7, so you can fire off like 2 at the same time, or all 3 of them if they're all fully charged, for just a ridiculously long boost. Yeah, we cleared that first tour. Like, the basic ass tour it was. Yep, to the selection screen. And then every time you do something, you get a progress report, which is kind of annoying, but you can skip through it. Basic Tour 2 available. Drift time. Drift time. Oh shit, it's drift time. You have acquired the Class 1 machine. Oh, we've got a new car. You've driven a total of 44 kilometers. Wow. 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 Awesome. And on to Basic Tour 2. It's only 2 races, but we get that Sunset Drive, which we just did, in reverse, and then Ridge City Highway. Should we use the new car? Go a little bit faster? We've got 219 versus 221, it's not a lot. We'll continue the trend of a Pac-Man car. Let's go yellow again. Yeah! We're gonna listen to Pulse Phase. This is a nice bouncy track. What's the main goal that we should go for here? Do you think we should try and finish the basic tour, like the entirety of the basic tour, and then separate ways can happen? The little Rally X qualifying position thing on the left hand side of the screen is also adorable. This track, man. Oh, wall. Immediate wall. I've heard of this track. There's a very different composition to it, different instruments and such, but this track is in Katamari. Ooh. Beautiful. Oh. Gun it. Okay. I'll gun it as fast as I can. As soon as my NOS tank fills up. Ugh. And there will be collisions. I apologise. There will be wall hits. But only because my brain is reconfiguring what it needs to do. It's been a while since I played a Ridge Racer game, and also learning the layouts of these tracks again. Got to bring it to the forefront of my brain. Yeah, this is definitely in Katamari. Oh, the switchback. Beautiful. If I could drift like this in Gran Turismo, I wouldn't need to play Ridge Racer, I'd just drift in Gran Turismo. But that shit's hard. Like, seriously. There's a... God. They have like the mission sections in Gran Turismo 7, and one of the menus, I guess, is called Moby Dick, and that's where it starts to get difficult. And one of the challenges in that is to like link together like a left hand and right hand turn. It's a very small drift section, but it sets you up going in at speed, and it's like, oh hey, initiate your drift by lifting the accelerator. And holy cow, keeping that thing on the actual track with the steering wheel and pedals is ridiculous. There's so much force that you have to fight against and counter steering that it's just... You can do it easily with a controller, but doing it with the rig is just so hard. We won! Speedster. From the original Ridge Racer. Remixed. This might be some massive techno. Let's find out. No, we're good, we're wholesome, we're low tempo. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Car said no. Car did not want to drift. That was my... In real life, that was my race over. The car would have just been in pieces. Oh, I know where this is going. Ready? Oh no! Oh. Oh, a fellow NOS user. Sorry. Oh, the original version of this, it would be all like, pop this party! Although when the car tops out, it does make like a mildly irritating noise. Like we're piloting a bumblebee. So I may reduce the sound effects just a tiny bit to compensate and let that music shine on through. Tickly nose at 220 kilometers per hour. Dangerous, scary stuff. This is the advanced circuit from the original Ridge Racer, where it's like, oh, you were having fun? Now go down this section of the road. And they've widened this, because in the original Ridge Racer, this part of the track is at least, what, like 1, maybe 2 lanes wide? And they've managed to get 4 on this road, somehow. Gun it! I've got no NOS! Let's generate some NOS with drifting. There we go. Gun it! Wow! It will get challenging eventually. I'm not going to be in like first place forever. Should make the car like a dark navy blue and pretend to be Red Bull. No! Oh man, we missed an opportunity. Well, our driver name could have possibly been Lando, and then we could have driven in an orange car. Give McLaren some good luck. Potentially even bad luck, given how bad I am at driving sometimes. Anybody in chat follow the Formula 1 at all? Or am I just like spieling about the most nonsensical shit that you don't care about? Well, anyway, the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka was really, really good. It was a lot of fun. Woo! Drift into that tunnel like a maniac. Okay, 2 down. How many to go? Several. Here is the progress report, part 2. I don't know what that said. Maybe, was that... Did I skip a thing then? The buttons seem ridiculously sensitive for this. Inside Line is now available. You've acquired the Class 1 machine. Felios. Profiti. Profiti? Type R. Just so you know, I have classic, RE classic rando stuff in a file. I'm just trying to work out how to get it. Oh, cool beans. Awesome. I do mean to return to the Resident Evil stuff, but I do need to... I think over the course of the week, if I wasn't streaming or planning to stream so many games this week while I'm on holiday, I would flip the studio. Because I want the back wall there, and I'd like to have pictures up and bring the cube shelf back in and try and, you know, have a nice vibe going on here instead of just a folding screen. It's really dark in here now. That's good. Maybe we'll get to play Separate Ways in a minute. Sunset Drive Reverse is now available. I guess in arcade? You unlock the tracks after you've raced them in the campaign. That makes perfect sense. But thank you very much, kid. Give me more beverage. If you're new to the stream this evening, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy watching me butcher Ridge Racer. Please stick around until later on, or come back later and we'll be playing Separate Ways. In Resident Evil 4 Remake, and doing some, I don't know, whatever, the trailer was good. We'll find out what the game is like later. I've waited like a week to play it, but Lies of P has been out longer and I still haven't been able to start that because I've wanted to stream that, and it's just been all work. No streaming, Jamie dull, very dull, very dull. I'm like all icy and in a maze with an axe at the moment. Class 1, Inside Line, Crimson Rock Pass Reverse and Lakeside Parkway. That is the next up version of this. Type S, Type R. We'll stick with the Kamata. I kind of want... no, we'll go mild. I want to be able to kind of... excuse me. Draw those drifts out a tiny bit more. Although, colour palette... it's not It's just that one bit. Oh, I don't like it. Light blue, dark blue. Yeah, let's do that. Night stream. Awesome. This is a pretty chill piece of music. Feel the drift. Ah. Run the outside. Yeah. Boost down the hill. Ready? Ah, awesome. Meow. Then out onto the dam. Whoa. If you look at the concept art for this game in the Ridge Racer Type 4 like official guide that I've got, it states that dam, there's a sign on it, it says it's the Hoover Dam. And I've probably mentioned this before, but it's did they steal it from America and then put it here in Japan? Or is it just sponsored by like Hoover? Hit it! Why would I nitrous into a corner? That's insane. Sponsored by Hoover Vacuums, probably. Most likely. But it also does stay, you know, this is the Hoover Dam. There's a big sign on it. I don't think you can see it in this version of the game. I don't think I have the light. I'll pull the book up in a minute and see if we can even reference it on the camera. I'm going to save this NOS. Possibly, if they want to keep their footwells and the rest of the floor in the car nice and clean, they'd probably have a Hoover vacuum. I'd probably go for a Henry. It's more compact. Oh, the speed you get going down this hill is amazing. Oh my god, there's another view. I forgot. And it's car on a lollipop stick. Oh, don't like it. No, don't like that. Not one bit. It's time to NOS. Go for it. Wow! Feel the drift. Final lap, hang in there. It's really hard to go through this corner, like reverse and drift, because it starts tight and then it gets like the corner kind of mildening corner. It's a weird. No, I don't like that. tiny little things, and these, like when you drive past a set of stairs and I'm like, oh, I want to, crashed into the wall. I want to get out of my car and go on a little walk and see where those stairs go. Does it say it there? Oh, couldn't pause it fast enough. Oh, sick. Right on the apex. I think that the racing line doesn't matter too much in this game, considering how wide the track is and going through corners sideways, etc. But setting up a good, clean, kind of like out-in-out line on corners and aiming to clip that apex before you initiate your drift, you just... such a glorious entry into a corner. Listen to me gushing about cornering, Jesus. Clarksoning intensifies. Ridge Racer is the best game in the world. Oh, cool beans. A Rage Racer remix. On a Rage Racer circuit. It looks a bit twisty. Oh heck. Welcome to the chat room. Okay. This hill, man. What's this hill? Oh god. Excuse me, sir. I must also this corner, and you are in my way. Can't remember the track. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Wow. These hills are insane. Like, who thought making a road or a track up here was a good idea? Oh. Plane! Oh my god. That little aeroplane there. It's gorgeous. I'm pretty sure it flies. Whoa. Traffic. More traffic. Jump into drift. And then lots of wall impact. That's not good. Zoom in. Zooming indeed. They're quite a crazy track. It's like a frickin' roller coaster. Donk. Oh. It's nice that you just bounce off the walls though. That's good. Just crash into a mountain and die in a ball of flames. I'm going to boost up this hill and into the tunnel because it's too slow. I'm kind of not travelling fast enough to drift around a lot of these corners. This hill though, whoa! No, you have to do a drift. You have to do a drift, otherwise you bash into the wall. It's a very pretty track, but it's kind of nuts. And there are variations on this. In that first tunnel at the top of the hill, there are 2 other roads that split off, and they will be tracks in the future. Look! Helicopter! There's so much going on, so much life. Airplane! Okay, right, nitrous into drift. Didn't happen. Evil corner. Everybody hands in the air. That's so cool. It's nuts, but it's cool. Right, is the aeroplane going to do a flight? There it is! Wicked. Oh, and there's a flyby on the bridge as well. Amazing. Adorable little biplane doing its thing. And we've got so much NOS, we need to use it before the end of the race. Let's go! This just hit everything. Welcome to Ridge Racer Pinball. That's a game in and of itself. What? Oh, my brain just fired a neuron. There should be a pinball mode in Rocket League. I'm not wrong, am I? A pinball mode in Rocket League. Bouncy Castle track. Yeah. That's been a thing in Ridge Racer ever since the original game, is you hit a wall, you just kind of go badunk and just bop off of it like you're in a dinghy. Tour cleared. Time for those updates. You have acquired the Class 1 machine, Ordine Bayonet Type R. Crimson Rock Pass Reverse is now available. This completes your progress report. So, grand total of 112 kilometers now we've travelled together. This is a Danver car, so this is an American class. Or at least an American manufacturer in the world of Ridge Racer. I learned that from Ridge Racer 4, I think, or similar. Can't remember. Danver isn't even in Ridge Racer 4. I need to see if I can find that Hoover Dam reference. Luckily for me, the book is like right here. Absolutely beautiful book, this. Just, it's got all kinds of... like... Shooting hoops, heaven and hell, that's the one. But where's the concept art? The track names, that's great. There we go. This is going to be really difficult to see, but we'll give it a go. Nah. Not a chance. Not a chance. The caption says, if you look at the sign, you can clearly make out the world's Hoover Dam. But this course is in Japan. Who knows? Fun stuff, and just like kind of... maybe it's a really big picture. Oh, did they rebuild it? Maybe it's a replica. Maybe they built a replica. Maybe that's what they did. But it's just, it's got that standardized, like, highway sign on it, and it just says Hoover Dam, and it makes no sense geographically. There are like 16 of these things. And we're on number 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wall Dancer. Shuttle Loop Highway. Phantom Mile. Awesome. Which, in this game, for some reason, they've split into 2 words. It was all one word in Ridge Racer Type 4. It was just called Phantom Mile. But this is now the Phantom Mile, and it's a very short track. And then the Extreme Oval, which is also from Ridge Racer Type 4. I'm going to dive straight in. That's a bit of a beast, isn't it? There's a long front end on that car. It's kind of like a Dodge Viper, but who knows what's going on at the rear. No. I kind of liked the drifting in this car, so we're going to stick with this one. And slap some yellow back on. We'll go for the Pac-Man theming. And I'm going to run to the toilet really quickly because I am going to explode. I have drunk far too much beverage. I'll be right back. I had a bookmark in that magazine, and it fell out. I hope it wasn't marking anything important. Okay, let's do some more Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. And we're going to unplug the controller for freedom of comfort. Freedom. Moving in circles. Awesome. This is the vocal track from Ridge Racer Type 4. Which I'm now just going to call R4 for simplicity, like they intended. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What the frick is... Did I somehow manage to start on the last circuit there? Nope. Nope, I got it wrong. I got it all wrong. We could, potentially. Should we use the rewind mechanic? And go back to exactly what we were doing. There we go. That's, wow, look, save states. I thought somehow we'd jumped onto the final race. But this track here is the grand celebration, the culmination, the final race of R4. And you're usually travelling really, really fast and like one of the final cars for your chosen manufacturer. If you've done well. If not, you'll be driving an upgraded version of the very first car you raced for them. I highly recommend R4, I mean, even if you emulate it, because I don't think it... No, wait, hold on, it's on the Classics as well. It's also part of the PlayStation Classics. But Ridge Racer Type 4, or R4 hereafter, it's like a car PG, because you choose your team. There are like 4 teams to choose from, and each of them have like a team director that you have little kind of like text dialogues with before each race and such, and you get to kind of like fight for the team, and the dialogue changes if you do badly, etc. You know, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of peak Ridge Racer. Moving to the beat, moving to the beat. Racer. It's not not a very exciting circuit, this one. It's more of a high-speed affair. Punch it. I'm going as fast as I can. Time for some oh whoa whoa, yeah yeah. Can I get some NOS for the finish, please? Fireworks! Dunk. God, the finish, like everything is just so far away. It's so slow. We need a faster car for this track. We'll be back. Yes. Yes, let's save that data. Awesome. So this is another Ridge Racer 4 R4 throwback. Look at the giant Dig Dug and Pac-Man at the side of the track. That's beautiful. Phantom Isle. With exactly the same piece of music that it plays in the original. Motor Species. This corner features in the intro movie. If you hadn't guessed by now, I really like Ridge Racer. Oh, and the inside. Whoa! High speed drift maniac. That's it. We win. We won the race. We can... Whoa, no, we didn't win the race. I bet this is a ridiculously short circuit, but we still have 3 laps to complete it in. Challenge mode. Astaroth wheels. Holy shit. Soul Calibur reference just floating by in the sky there. Squirm, you maggot! To the Pac-Man Dome away. Or was that up the road? That's the Pac-Man Dome. There's a Pac-Man Dome according to that road sign. Aeroplanes! Mockajin! They're just... all of these signs, all of these sponsors and manufacturer parts and things like that, they're all just names of characters in fighting games and things by Namco. It's great. And I know it's not much, but that stationary camera, the car went past and it shook a little bit, and that adds a little bit of extra flair. That corner there was a bit nuts. Giant smiley Pac-Man, so good. Let's move on to the next race. Okay, right, this bit of music's special. Chat, how do you pronounce that? That's a pretty boring track though. Even the lights, like the brake lights, have little trails to them in this game. It's... the PSP had some good tech. Give it that. I don't know if anybody ever saw or played Gran Turismo on the PSP, but that was one hell of a shiny game for a handheld. The only problem here is there's no drift. I mean, I could get a drift if I'm lucky. I could do a little skid, get myself some nitrous. But this is just This is like a drag race. Where did he get that from? Where did you get that from, sir? If I drive up to the wall and then do a little... I want some drift and some NOS. There we go, we've got some NOS. Now we just need a bump draft. There isn't any slipstreaming in this game. You can do that in Ridge Racer 7. So luckily for me, they can't catch up just from driving behind my car. And seal the deal and use the NOS after this last corner. There's no way any of them could boost. No. There's not enough. There aren't enough corners to even attain another tank. So let's just go. Whee! Wait, hold on. I just passed it. There was another sign on the side of the road there that said Klonoa. I swear to God. Oh, you can't. No, I don't want... No. Go back. I don't want to save the replay. Sugar. How do I get out? Oh, thank goodness. Once you've viewed the replay, you can't view it again. That sucks. Unless you save it. So there's another one down. How dry is our driver? Is he very dry? Good race, driver. Preparing progress report. Drift challenge is now available. That's Tour 5. Driftasia is now available. Congratulations, you have acquired the Class 1 machine Naviway Fiera Type Z. So that'll be the fastest of the Class 1 machines of that particular make. And we've driven 143 kilometers. The car delivery animations aren't anywhere near as insane or over the top as they are in 7. But it's nice having these little cutaways to the truck, just kind of saying, hey look, we're dropping this off for you. Midtown Expressway. Nice. Diablo Canyon Road and Seaside Route 765 reverse. We've got the Nade and the Assoluto. Look at that beast. It's an Italian car, as you could probably tell. I think they're like Ferrari red and just go for it. It's got dynamic drift, it could kill us. Fuck it, if we don't try, we'll never know. Let's go. Heat floor. God. I have to do something crazy and tie my hair up. Possibly. It's not happening. Oh wow, look, it's got the Rave Racer girl up on the screen. That's cool. This is a very bouncy, all over there kind of. It's like a revolving kind of sound to this music. It just keeps going round and round. Oh, oh. What? Dunk. Sorry. Straight into the back of that chap. Oh. Whoa. No nos, not yet. Ooh. If you enter the corners with, you know, the right kind of trajectory with the dynamic cars, I'm pretty sure they just... No, they don't. No, they don't. I can remember, is it the Raggio? The very pointy car that you see in the introduction movie for this. The box art cover car. It kind of auto-initiates its drift if you turn into corners at the right kind of apex clipping angle. But I might be thinking of Ridge Racer 7. I think in this you still have to kind of lift off the gas and then reapply. Should use some of this NOS up, the race is almost over. Downhill, watch out for the train, Jesus Christ. Terrible timing. That's what we need next. Ridge Racer Apocalypse. Drifting through earthquakes and falling buildings. No, we don't need that. Bringing back horrendous memories of Unbounded. Which is Ridge Racer, but with bad company destructibility walls and buildings. It never needed to be that crazy. Quiet curves. This is top tier. If not an S, this would be A tier. This piece of music. Just for the piano piece. We got a loop-de-loop. I'm blocking the track map with my large face, but there is a loop section that just keeps on turning right until it goes through a tunnel, and that's good fun. We'll get there in a short while. But you may recognise this track from before. Only this time we're going all the way down the hill into this madness. See if I can do this without clipping the wall. Or this guy. This is going to be annoying actually. Oh, yes! Lovely. Very lovely. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And start finish straight. All the knots. Ridge bridge. Most Ridge Racer games have a bridge on a track that is affectionately the Ridge Bridge. R4 has one of the best Ridge Racer soundtracks. It's probably like one of the best Namco soundtracks for a video game. Just all of the music. Whoa! Whoops. Oh god, that corner is so much fun. There's another one like that that goes in the opposite direction on a night track. Was it Cross Bay Tunnel in Ridge Racer 7, and it's all lit up with arrows as you go down, drifting around this massive looping corner. It's like being in like a water flume, like a water slide. In a rave. A water slide in a rave. Glow sticks and everything, you know. Oh no, way too wide into that corner. Still worked out though, we're fine. I think they changed the sign. I forgot to look at the sign on the bridge. But there will be other opportunities. We're going to boost. We're going to use the NOS like crazy. And now we're going to drift into the corner. Whoa. Try not to bump into the wall. That wasn't as unbroken as the last two. That was a bit sketchy. For this whole like right left, you can almost straight line that last bit. Yatta! I don't think we'll be able to get a good scope on the dam sign. I'm just going to let the dam thing go now. But if we get an opportunity to pause it, we can have a look at the sign the next time we come here. Right, next round. Where are we going? Of course, why wouldn't it be? Original circuit in reverse with the main theme. Get ready for those rolling beats. Another legendary piece of music. Oh, sorry, that guy was just... That collision was inevitable. Heidi. This is going to be hard. There are cars in the way. There are cars in the way. Oh, sorry. It's probably the hardest part of this game is just the traffic. And cars gradually getting faster. It's just finding your way by and staying ahead. Ugh. It's NOS time. Hiya! Whoa, 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 whoa. Drifted way too early. Oh. It's okay. We got physics boost from 3rd place. Sounds like an aeroplane, but I can't see it. I'm guessing there's like a jetliner somewhere. Ah! Hey look, another ridge bridge. The original ridge bridge. I can't let that bit of music play again. Like when old video game music starts to like loop again on itself, it kind of takes the wind out of the sails. It's like, yep, just listen to that. Can we not do it again? God, it's so bright and so white. I'm looking forward to playing Separate Ways in a minute and kind of reducing the light levels in here, otherwise I'm going to go blind. Good race. Drift Mania is now available. You have acquired the Class 2 machine. Bakutotsu. And that's a Ebiel. Ebiel. This is a French car. And it's Age Motors. Age Motors is, according to the magazine, yeah, it's Mappy as the French team. Age is also American. That's where my knowledge fails me a tiny bit. Almost halfway through. Should we stop at the midpoint? There's no immediate end to this stream, by the way. Like I said, I'm on holiday for an entire week now, so we can just stream forever. Or until, like, it gets far too warm. I'm gonna have to crack the window and hope now that it's late enough in the evening for there not to be too much background noise. Driftasia. Sounds good to me. Use this little compact thing. It's adorable. but it's not very fast, so we'll go for the next one up. Let's use this pocket rocket. And we'll go green on green like that. It can be a speedy little bogey. That's something we should take a quick look at actually in a minute, is the music section, because it's organised into... We can flick through it before the next race. We don't have to go to the menu. They're all compiled? I was going to say compilated. That's not a fucking word. They're all compiled into different discs. And there were, in the original Ridge Racer PSP game, there were 2 discs. The blue disc and the red disc. Blue being the kind of like lighter, dancier tracks, and then the red one being more kind of like the heavy hitting techno and remixes. Ow, that is a wall. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what a toroid is. That sounds painful, but that's what that sign said. This is just some like light jazz. Is not aiding my driving, because I've chosen to go for a different car, and we've got some low tempo music. It's completely changed the experience. We're gonna have to NOS. Pocket rocket! Wow! It is, it's a little bogey. It's the bogey car. Snot rocket. I can't understate how much PlayStation 5 needs like 120 Hz 4K crisp as you like new Ridge Racer game. But I don't think Namco would do it, and I've talked about this a million times, so I'm not gonna like rub it in. I just think that a fast loading, shiny as heck, high refresh rate 4K Ridge Racer on a PS5 console would, as simple as the game would be, would sell bucket tons to a niche audience. And they probably look at the numbers and it's just not worth it. Especially not if they've got to do crazy things like sell Tekken 8 for like £65 just for a standard edition of the game. That's about the same price, if not more, than a controller. And I won't be buying it, I don't think, until it goes on sale and have another controller and physical friends to play the game with in the same space. I'd like to play it for the story, but I'm not going to spend almost £70 on a standard edition game, fighting game at that, just to play through the story. And we got Lies of P to look forward to. I've got Lies of P to look forward to. I have avoided literally everything about the game since we streamed the demo. So, other than the How Many Lies Would You Tell trailer, which showed quite a fair amount of stuff in very, very quick flashes, I cannot wait. But that'll be a tomorrow, rest of the week thing. I keep looking at the uptime for the stream as well and thinking, wow, I've been playing Ridge Racer for a very long time. Forgetting that I had that massive kind of fangasm at the beginning over the FF7 release date trailer. Look forward to that in the VOD if you missed that and you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII, because we were just chatting stuff about that Rebirth trailer and the contents of it, a little behind everybody else on the internet, but with work I haven't been able to stream. I watched the State of Play live, so I got to see that trailer drop live, but didn't get to film or stream my initial reaction to it. So I thought we'd sit down and talk about it just at the start of this stream, before segueing into Ridge Racer. God, that corner was awful. That was an awful corner. Meanwhile, Pearl Blue Soul, oh my god, this is like A tier. I just wish I didn't have this silly snot rocket. I picked it. I'll deal with the consequences. This is pretty much the very first piece of music and track. Wait a minute, this is the longer version of this circuit. But this pairing is nice. This track and this circuit go together hand in hand. It's the beginning of your R4 journey. And I always worry about that steel girder hanging off of the crane there. I mean, that like I-beam looks like it could cause damage. It makes me want to hit a button as if this was split second and just start dropping shit on people. Drifting not working out? Drop an I-beam on someone. That's a corner you have to be careful with if you're going in a really fast car, because there's a jump and it can potentially just launch you straight into the wall if you don't pre-steer to get your drift on. But they're even showing it on the TV up there, the I-beam hanging from the crane. It's like they want something to happen. Who organised this race? Oh wait, Real Racing Roots 99. Oh god, 99? Jesus. Helicopter. There's always a ridge, and there's always a race. There's always also a helicopter. Triple drift. Let's freaking go. Let's fire all of these nosses. Punch it. Jesus, I thought that blimp had the umbrella logo on it then. Getting ahead of myself. But oh my god, I'm really... Why I'm not playing Separate Ways is a mystery. Kind of warming myself up to that. But I am going to have a massive geek out when we do start playing that. Oh, that was a bad corner. Aeroplane. I really wanted another NOS for the finish. Dunk, dunk, dunk. It's just coming up to 8:15 now, so I'll play a little bit more of this, and then I'll take like a 10-15 minute break, and then we'll go into Separate Ways at like 9 PM. If that sounds good. If it doesn't, then I'm setting the schedule. And I'm withholding a great video game from myself. It better not be shit. I've heard really, really good things about it, so I'm excited. Long drift. What's a long drift? Congratulations, you've acquired the Class 2 machine, Galaxian Esperanza Type R. Ridge City Highway Reverse is now available. You've driven a total of 222 kilometers per hour. That's a nice number. Swans. Maid. Oh, that's very pink, and we might have to drive this car. Looks like somebody stuck some wheels on a bubblegum. Driftmania, Green Peak Highlands and Diablo Canyon Road Reverse. Let's give the nade a go. It's mild drift, it's somewhere in between. It doesn't go too hard, and it's a little easier to handle than a dynamic one. We got a pink. Is there like a bright pink? Or do we only get purple? Oh, that's shit. I want pink. Okie dokie, that'll do. We can be the Ribena car. Moo cow! Oh, this is a fun track. This is a lot of up and down and left and right. Straight into a drift. Oh, and into the wall. Excellent. This is a Rage Racer circuit, is it not? That section I just passed with the gas station is definitely in part of the intro movie to Rage Racer. Which we'll be able to watch, actually, now that I remember it. There is a gallery in this game, and once you've completed certain tours and challenges, you get movies, like Ridge Racer intro movies unlocked. That's cool. As I mentioned, this is kind of like a compilation of Ridge Racer. It's very generous in what it gives back to the fans. Moo cows! Let's drift past these moo cows at high speed and give them something to think about. This corner. Oh, not into the wall. That's okay. We're good. Eee, sorry. Straight into the back of the Asabuso. That's okay. He got a boost out of that. I don't think I'm enjoying the game's audio to the volume or intensity as you are in the in the stream there. It's a little lower here so that I'm not echoing in the microphone. So a lot of the music sounds like somebody drumming lightly on a biscuit tin with some pencils. And the mist through that tunnel section is gorgeous. To hug the right hand side of this corner so you don't fly into the wall. Now I want to use the NOS, but I'm not seeing a lot of opportunities to use the NOS besides maybe here. Without just giving me another excuse to drive into a wall. Ooh. No, absolutely not. Should play Bridge Bingo. A janky flock of seagulls. Okay, high speed drift past the moo cow. Moo cow! Into the wall, not quite. Spin over the line. Race in the bag. And we're back to the Hoover Dam. Let's try and get us... Try and see what the sign says. Burn baby burn. Ridge Race Inferno. Whoa. I'm gonna go uphill round the crazy drift and straight into the back of that guy. Nope, we missed. We're good. We're golden. And again, this, I say the corner it loosens up, so it becomes hard to maintain a drift. It's easier to lean into the drift going the other way. And boost. Right, what does the sign say? We can't see because the pause menu's in the bloody way. I can't read that. What does that say? It no longer says Hoover Dam. But it does say dam danger. Damn danger. Whoa! We now resume gameplay. trying not to hit the other cars, which is putting me in the walls. I will read that in 1 second. I've got a straight line. Plus, Hoover Dam would be a little bigger than that. Yeah, undoubtedly. Which harks back to the whole potential replica. Like a miniature Statue of Liberty, you know? Like all the things they have in Vegas. Like, we like your landmark. Let us recreate it. In small. Oh, that's fun. It's the little details. Once again, the tunnel there that you go through has the little spinning fan vents on the ceiling, you know, to keep the air clean in case there's, you know, like a collision in the tunnel. And you don't need to model them, you don't need to put them there, but it adds a little bit more kind of like real world grounding. I love these corners. Like, there are so many, like, oh, I think that one, maybe if I'm lucky, I could take that flat out. If I clip the apex. Oh, not like that though. I'm driving a car into the walls again. Gonna have to visit the paint shop after this race. Must always save a tiny bit of NOS for boosting over the dam, just for the satisfaction of going quick. Right. Should be able to go flat out through this corner, and the next one, like double apex. I really want to try this one flat out. Hopefully I don't go in the wall. It's back in. There we go. I believe that's another one down. That's probably the last time that I ever dab. Sorry about that. Tour cleared. Okay, right, so we have acquired the Class 2 machine, Bakura Bisonte, Type R, and Diablo Canyon Road Reverse is now available. Ooh, that livery, that's the Solvaloo livery. That's nice. You see a lot of that livery. People have recreated that in Gran Turismo as well. Alright, are we at the halfway mark? Pretty much. There are 16 and we're on 8, so if we do 8, that is us halfway through. I can start getting ready to do some separate ways. We gotta drive it now. We got that car and that livery. Let's go for it. With the remix of Paris. Oh heck, another Ridge Racer Revolution track. There's a big sweeping left-hand corner up into a tunnel. It's really nice. Sorry for all the vaping. I crave the nicotine. And it's probably the only reason that this is set for mature audiences. Besides when I say like fuck shit piss. Which we're going to try and dial back on. And replace with words like wazzock, chuffster and jabroni. Dope. In the original Ridge Racer Revolution, you drift around this corner here, there's a big billboard with like Heihachi Mishima's face on it, promoting Tekken 2. It's well good. Yes! Oh! Yes! All without touching the ball. That dynamic drift on. When you can link an entire circuit together with drifts, that's fun. It's like an airport track on Ridge Racer 7 that you can just drift around the entire circuit. Just left, right, it's beautiful. Whoa, that was awful. What I had to do there was tap the gas to not the gas, the brake, to snap the car back in the opposite direction, and it went way too far. This is A, potentially S. We'll see for this piece of music. But we should do one of those tier builders and see if we can throw some tracks up there. If I ever end up sat at the PC. Ooh. Yeah. And hairpin. Swing it back. Smooth, a little bit of counter steer. Oh my god, it's so much fun. Honestly, I cannot understate how satisfying it is to link corners together with a drift. The nitrous might have been a mistake. Oh, heckums. One more through the tunnel. And I like drifting in places where I don't need to drift just because it's fun. Should be able to like just hard steer through some of these. Whoa! Jesus. That was sloppy. Okay, right, here we go. Around there, down the hill, boost, and then flick it right. Yes, can we get another one? No. Oh. Aeroplane. It's another aeroplane. Oh, yes. And a boost. Oh, no, no, no. I came out of the drift. Slammed it into the wall. Bad. Gun it. Okay. We're gunning it. You think you'll hit the store before I start playing Separate Ways? Sorry, I missed that message completely. That's not a bad plan. Grab some snacks in, get comfy. It's going to be a totally new experience, and I am probably going to geek out hardcore. I know that the Sphere Hunter has done a review on it. Barkbar Soup has played through it. Maximilian Dude's gone off on one about it, I think, or at least the trailer. I don't know if he played the game yet. He may have. But I have been avoiding all of that like the plague. So that it's totally fresh for both myself and you, unless you've already witnessed Separate Ways. But this will be the last tour that we do. And then we'll come out of Ridge Racer, take a very short break, so I can grab some water and put some food in my mouth. Crack that window open, get a breeze going. Because my chat monitor down here is notoriously hot. It's like sitting on top of a radiator. And one day I'll replace it, when I have some money. Which will be like Friday. That's a long way away. I've got like this entire week off work on holiday, but like no funds to do anything with. So, wow, look at those columns in the sea. We're just gonna play video games all week. Oh, small collision. Didn't mean to hit that guy. Overcompensated. Sideways drift. All speed lost up the hill. Horrendous. I catch up with NOS, but using NOS at a slow speed is a really bad idea. It doesn't really make you go fast quickly. Jesus Christ. Jeezy crazy. Oh, there was a Neneko sign on the wall there. That's something that I usually have a decal of on my car in Ridge Racer 7. For absolutely no reason other than cat ears. You may recognise parts of this circuit from earlier also, as we're going up the hill. Whoa, but going straight on instead of left through the tunnel. What is that there? It just looks like they've taken some... just taken a couple of assets from Tomb Raider and just dumped them in the water. Ah, they must have come from that. Look, there's a very Roman looking... There's a lot of Roman columns going on here. Did they steal these as well, like they stole the Hoover Dam? Marble Zone. It's Marble Zone. We go through this little town here, which has a couple of small skyscrapers. It's not quite a city. It's a rather traditional looking town with very Roman, European structures going on there. There's a lot of European buildings in that town. And then you gun it through a tunnel. All of a sudden, watching out for lava and spikes. And that's that. Finish! Have we got one more track? Round 2. This is the Long Drift tour. I didn't even look at that. Heart of Hearts remix. Wicked. But I have no idea where we are. Where are we? Back in the world of R4. We're going dockside. Oh, right. God, 90-degree corner. Insane. Link it. Round the outside. And then nos up the hill. Fantastic. Gonna double nos. Get a little bit of a lead on. That blimp is flying hecka low. Hecka low? Yes. Don't need a drift on that corner. But keep doing it. This one, yes, because that snaps. The concept artwork for this track in the book that I showed earlier, somebody's doodled like a tiny whale with a spout of water coming out of it in the water. It's like a nice little artist flair in there. For no reason. They look so happy. That was a mistake. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I've got to stop hitting the brake. Hitting the brake is not a good way to drift. Dunk. Remember back, like, Christ, almost a decade ago now, I would imagine. I used to have this game in on the PSP, and I would just put the music player on and leave a replay of the cars going around the track and do Super Shuffle, and just have this soundtrack on while I washed up or like drew pictures or whatever, you know. It's just so wholesome and bouncy without being ridiculously over the top. There's all sorts. There's like techno, acid jazz, freaking just like light jazz, club bangers, all sorts. Yeah, you don't even have to lift on the accelerator there, you can literally steer into the corner, and when the car leaves the ground on the jump, the moment you meet the road again it just starts drifting. It is wonderful. Use the boost to get through! Yeah! That's another one down. My hair is so damn long now that I have to kind of like lean off the sofa to tie it up. I think it's part of the reason that I hurt my wrist. Just like twisting the hairband, and there's just so much hair. That'll do for me. As long as it's off the back of my neck, I should cool down a tiny bit. Like, even the reflections in this game are gorgeous, for how simple it is. And I know it's not like reflecting everything in the world, it's just the shiny windows and the casting of the shadows. Moving on, that's that tour cleared. Might possibly get another car for that, but we're going to call an end to the Ridge Racer now, just for a little while. And Professor D, so Professor Drift, is now available. Professor Dick. Driftmaster is now available. You've acquired the Class 1 machine, Grobda. Profiti? What are these names, Namco? You have driven a total of 303 kilometers. This completes your progress report. Ganbate. Oh, it's pink. Alright, we've got a new car. And we'll be driving this one all the time. It's got pink, it's got that big yellow square on it where the number is. It kind of looks like a Bic razor. It's a disposable razor car. That is the midpoint of the basic tour. So we'll leave that there. I'll hop back out to the main menu. See, look, if you go up the menu, Arcade World Tour, Options, Audio Video Player. It's fantastic. You get to pick the course that the cars drive round for the replay, or you can just have the audio. And then all of this music from the first PSP game, red disc, blue disc, And then you've got remixes of classic tracks, remix disc number 2, and then there's a classic disc, and then a second classic disc, and a third classic disc, and you just hit super shuffle and it will work its way through all of those tracks. Wonderful. Absolutely delightful. Cannot recommend enough. How much did I say this was on PlayStation Store? This is included free with PlayStation Plus Premium because you have the classics library, but you can also buy this game to own for like £7.99, which is just a penny shy of £8 British. And it's great. You just be there in the library. You can just pick it up, drift some cars, and then put it straight back down again, just like the PSP version intended. It's like 8:45 now, so I'm going to take a very short break, and then we're going to play Separate Ways. So I'll catch you in a very short moment. Thank you for joining me for the Ridge Racer Times. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I've been having a lot of fun, and it's nice and chill and kind of casual. And if I had a blanket, yeah, I should wrap myself in a blanket. As the temperature starts to drop and we make our way through this game, I will be in a cozy blanket playing Ridge Racer. Blanket drifting. I will see you all in about 10 minutes or so. It's not going to be a long break, but we're going to go straight in hardcore with Separate Ways. See you in a bit. Bye.